Allez, salut tout le monde, on se retrouve pour la troisième partie de la quête Couleurs éphémères en vol, donc de l'événement, on va dire plutôt. Dans les étoiles, les vœux de l'avenir, et on est parti pour voir Genshin. Ok. Genshin avec Jiangsu.
Rest assured, all is quiet here in Chinksa village. Zhongyun is guarding the outside and I'm guarding the inside. Not a problem in sight.
Good. I've made some progress in my investigation as well.
Ok, tout le monde a avancé de son côté.
What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Ouais, on vient nous.
Let's go!
Ok.
Traveler, Paimon, you are just in time. I looked everywhere and I found some clues regarding the treasure hoarders. Besides wagon tracks, I also came across bits and pieces of fireworks packaging scattered on the road. Following those clues, I was able to finally locate the missing fireworks. But there was no sign of treasure hoarders.
Ah,
No, I think they might be just overly careless. I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. They must have thought it was well hidden and deemed it unnecessary to post any guards. The amount of fireworks they've amassed there is astonishing. Not only did they steal the ones in Chinksa village, but also from other locations too.
Ah ouais,
They
ils ont la
gathered
réserve.
all the stolen goods there. I've asked the Millilith on guard at Chinksa village to report this to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. They will organize a search around that warehouse.
Now that the Millilith is involved, you don't need to handle this yourself anymore!
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning.
C'est vrai qu'à la
And they may
base,
even have lookouts.
on voulait que
If they
Ketching
notice anything
se repose
suspicious, they will
et qu'elle
move the
profite des fêtes et
fireworks
tout.
and our single lead will be lost. I
Apparemment, c'est pas le
have to
cas.
keep an eye on the situation.
You're not really thinking that you can take all of them yourself, are you?
Non, on va venir.
No, I am not that reckless. I just want to investigate the case thoroughly. But now that I have your help, the idea is feasible.
Ah,
So you really are considering it?
on peut pas la laisser agir, évidemment. C'est vrai que c'est
Okay,
des petites merdes.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Ok, go se taper. Dans les étoiles, les vœux de l'avenir. Ok. On est parti. Ça sert à rien de prendre un TP, je crois que je peux y aller en volant. Peut-être pas, j'ai été ambitieux. On va prendre un TP. Ah non, c'est pire. Ok, il n'y a pas de TP bien pour cet endroit. Oh la galère. Ok, ça va. Ça va, on n'est pas très loin. Oh waouh! Trop bien cette musique. Bah vas-y, parle pas aussi.
Please hide yourselves. Let's wait and see what happens.
Ok, on observe.
Hey, boss. You think we have enough fireworks now?
Ha! Are you kidding? This ain't nowhere near enough.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils veulent faire?
But boss, if we want more fireworks, we're gonna have to steal them in the city. Ain't gonna be easy.
You got a point. All right, then we steal those things that make a real loud bang but don't light up real pretty.
Allez,
What do they
pétards,
call
les
them?
fameux pétards.
Yeah, firecrackers. Those'll do the job. All we need to do is make some real ruckus. As
Ok,
long
en
as we
fait, ils veulent
distract
faire
the
une
Millilith,
diversion.
the other hoarders can do their end of
Ouais,
the
voilà.
job. You get it?
Got it, boss. I gotta hand it to you. We're gonna hit the jackpot this time.
Ah bah oui, super.
Boss, all our boys are out scouting around. Don't you think we need a few more to guard the stash?
Hey,
J'avoue.
don't worry about it. The Millilith are swamped with lanternite. They won't have time to come out here. All right, move it, boys. Just a few more batches and we'll be...
Parce que là, ils sont que deux. Hein.
Uh-oh. Hey, boss, we got
Okay.
trouble.
C'est quoi le problème?
Huh? What happened?
The jig is up, boss. The Millilith are coming, and it seems they've already caught our scouts.
Oh putain.
If one of the boys hadn't set off a firework to warn us, we would have been completely blindsided. Boss, let's run!
But how did the Millilith find out about us? And so quickly, too? Ah, fine. Leave the fireworks and let's split. They won't be catching us.
Ah ouais.
It's time to make our move. Ready?
Oui, go, go, go.
go.
Faut les prendre là. Go les taper.
Drop your weapons and surrender immediately.
Bah super, je suis à l'essai, du coup je perds un personnage.
Ah, get out of my way.
Oh,
You got a
29
death wish or
PV.
something? I'll show
Je
you.
sais pas si ça fait beaucoup plus de dégâts que la mienne.
Wait a second.
Est-ce qu'on peut voir comment elle est stuff?
Lady Kutching, the
Attends.
Yuhong.
Oui, on a Lady Coaching. Fais gaffe.
So you do recognize me then.
Ah,
I'll say it one more time. Drop your weapon and surrender. Now!
d'accord.
Who would have thought we'd run into the Yuhong all the
bah
way
alors, c'est
out
dommage.
here?
Donc c'est
All right,
full,
orders.
full ancien rituel
Looks like the
royal.
Yuhong wants to play. We'll
Oui, ça
show
va pas l'air
you.
forcément ouf.
Get
Attends, c'est pas ça que je voulais voir. Non, aptitude 2100. Je crois que j'ai plus d'attaque moi. Par contre, elle a un nombre de PV. Ah, mais elle est niveau 90, ok.
Incoming! Hey! Shine down!
Même si elle me fait quand même plus mal que la mienne. Comment ça se fait du coup?
Cut to the chase!
Voilà, après le déchaînement alimentaire. Ok. C'est pas mal, c'est pas mal.
Alright, so you want to do this the hard way.
We surrender, Yuhong.
Ah bah oui, rendez-vous là.
Now, I want some answers. What were you planning to do with the stockpile of fireworks?
We just...
Alors?
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
We... Fine. We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and ignite them during the Lantern Rite's opening ceremony. The fireworks are really bright and loud and would definitely raise some havoc. We were gonna rob the city while everyone's distracted by the explosions. But, we didn't seem to have enough fireworks, so...
Ils vont finir en prison quand même.
So you mean you had more than one group of thieves stealing fireworks?
Yeah, that's right. Originally, I had all the hoarders out stealing fireworks, but then one of them got caught by the Feiyun Commerce Guild and was arrested.
Ok.
I really didn't get it. Why did the Feiyun Commerce Guild get involved? We were only stealing from the government. No, what I meant is, well, I was worried that the guy who got arrested would rat us out.
Fais gaffe quand même à ce
Who
que
would
tu
have
dis.
guessed we'd end up running into you like that?
Hey, didn't one of you just say that the Millilith were coming too?
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how the Millilith even found out we had dispatched scouts.
Ok.
They somehow captured almost all of them. If someone hadn't alerted us, we would have all been caught.
Well, you did get caught.
Well,
Bah oui.
yeah.
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoarder to talk. There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. We should head elsewhere just to be safe. Traveler, please escort the treasure hoarders back to Chingsa Village and hand them over to the Millilith stationed there.
Donc on les amène.
I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this place. Yes, you too. I'll see you in Chingsa Village.
On se retrouve plus loin. Hop. Ok, là ça TP vite là. Ah, je suis trop bas pour les piments là. Ouais, je suis trop bas. Oh, c'est quoi? Dans ces trucs là, qu'il n'y a pas souvent, je préfère les prendre, on sait jamais, ça peut servir un jour. Les vernis. Bon bah tant que je suis là du coup. Hop là. Allez hop.
This is the last batch of fireworks that I can get. Please ensure that there will be no further
Ok,
problems.
lui il sauve quelqu'un.
Don't worry.
The Yu-Hung will be taking care of this personally, and with us on guard, I assure you it'll be safe.
Yes, indeed.
Ah oui, ok.
Oh, it appears the traveler has returned.
C'est un marchand.
And with 2 others, no doubt.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside you.
T'inquiète, on s'est débrouillé. Hein.
Come now, we both know the traveler is most capable. But who would have known we performed such a noble deed? We had arrested the treasure hoarder earlier by mere happenstance.
Yeah, talk about a coincidence.
It seems that justice always finds its way into the world. It is in fateful moments that miracles are born.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks?
Il va s'énerver.
Just the sight of you two makes my blood boil.
Sinon, il va
Please,
faire quoi?
calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody. Thank you very much, Traveler. But may I ask, why
Elle est
has
morte.
Lady Keqing not returned with you?
T'imagines, ils disent ça dans le jeu, elle est
Lady
morte.
Keqing was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking about. She wanted to conduct a full search of the area.
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Keqing is quite thorough. A squad of Millilith came by just now. I believe they were sent by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been apprehended. Hopefully that will be the end of this matter. Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and make sure they stand trial with the others.
Ouais,
And
par
thus,
contre, t'es
our
toute
chapter
seule,
has
fais gaffe.
finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks myself, but I'm afraid we must also be leaving now.
Ok, ils vont où?
Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need to worry. We have many attendants to assist us. And there's always Chongyun, too.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work to
Le
me?
pauvre.
Tis only my duty
son
as
petit
your
frère, c'est
dearest
sûrement.
friend. Work before
sorry,
play, as
pardon.
they say. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, alright. I
Mais il
suppose.
prend un peu pour...
As the saying goes, many
pour
hands
sa
make
voile, hein.
light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people, everything will proceed without a hitch.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody else.
All right, all
C'est
right.
ça.
I shall treat you to a meal after the work is done. Farewell, traveler.
À bientôt les potes.
By the way, do you know when Lady Keqing will be back, Traveler? There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't achieve the show's desired effect. I was hoping we could somehow retrieve the stolen
Ah bah ça.
fireworks.
Ça, je ne sais pas. Ok, c'est quoi le délire là?
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Oh no!
Ok, fallait l'aider.
Maybe she ran into trouble!
Go. On n'a pas le temps là. Désolé les potes. Waouh, faut aller tout là-haut là. Oh bah oui, ils sont au même endroit que tout à l'heure. C'est relou, c'est relou. Vite. Vite, Keqing.
Faster,
Keqing doit sauver Keqing.
wheel of life.
Ok, c'est là.
Oops. What did I do?
Qu'est-ce qu'elle a fait?
Hey! Keqing!
Uh-huh. What treasure hoarders?
We heard an explosion and thought it might be treasure hoarders sending signals to one another again.
Non,
I
elle a fait une
see.
connerie.
Sorry, that's not the case. I saw a few sticks of fireworks on the ground, so I fiddled with them, and sure enough, it seems I accidentally lit the fuse.
C'est
Before I could
dangereux.
react, the fireworks were
C'est dangereux les potes, les pétards et tout, faut faire gaffe.
already up in the air.
So no enemies? Whew. Well, that's good. We thought you might have been surrounded by bad guys.
Bon, même elles s'en seraient sorties.
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you. Fortunately, there are no more treasure hoarders in the area. It seems this matter has finally come to an end.
Great! The case of the stolen fireworks is finally solved! Good thing we were able to get to the bottom of it! Otherwise, those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste, and the whole show would be ruined. By the way, Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show, which means you know the best viewing spot, right?
Yes, of course. The best view should be from
La
the
chambre
Jade
de Jade,
Chamber.
bah oui, évidemment.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my promise. But first, I have to drop by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and close
En
this
vrai, va y avoir
case.
tout le monde à la Jade
Leave the rest
Chamber,
of
là,
this
ça
to
va
me.
être stylé.
You've already been a great help. Why don't you go for a walk around the city and I'll meet you when I'm done?
Okay, but we'll be waiting for you.
Yes, I'll be there.
Ok, ça me va. Ketching s'en va.
Kuching really is super busy. I'll meet you when I am done. How many times have we heard that already? Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about Kuching. If she keeps working like this, she really will miss the lantern rite.
Ouais, on a besoin de Zhongli.
Oh yeah! We said we would meet him! And we've even collected a few opinions about taking a rest from work. Zhongli said he'd wait for us at third round knockout. Let's go find him!
Ok, lui il attend aux 3 bolets depuis je sais pas combien de temps aussi, c'est pareil. Allez, go. Go voir le zonzon. Ah putain, ça le symbole que j'avais fait avec l'ombre. Ok. Je viens de capter. Hein. Je viens de capter. Ok, c'est ici.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Oh, c'est machine là.
Yes, you are quite right.
Yunjin.
I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be most helpful in my next performance.
Ah bah oui, c'est
You are
ouais, il fait les
welcome,
opéras.
Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has only been getting better.
Elle veut pas nous refaire un petit
I'm
concert
afraid that's
d'ailleurs?
not always the
Peut-être
case.
trop stylé.
Though I am still young, I can be quite arrogant at times. I do not always accept advice so readily, but your wisdom has spoken to me.
Zhongli! We're back!
Non, t'as pas incruste
you've
normal.
returned.
Ça me fait trop rire à chaque fois.
You are also acquaintances?
Mais on connaît tout le monde.
Yes, we sure are!
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable and discreet as Mr. Zhongli. You are indeed well connected, traveler.
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself to have met the traveler.
Wow.
Bon, enfin, quand même.
Did he really just say
Ouais,
that?
gros, il est en kiff sur elle.
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Xinyan, so if you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave.
Very well. Goodbye, Miss Yun.
À bientôt, tout ça, tout ça.
Yunjin!
Ouais.
So, tell me, what have you learned from your trip? I see. Well, traveler, what do you make
Il
of
faut
all
qu'on
their
crée une
opinions?
histoire.
Yeah, Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. The goal is to convince Kuching to rest more with just a simple story, right?
C'est ça.
If that's the case, then Paimon thinks we can use food
La
as our
nourriture, ouais,
theme.
mais toujours la nourriture avec
Think
elle.
about it. Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. It's the perfect angle for our story.
Qui est issu de la sagesse de Paimon, exactement.
Paimon knows just what to write. Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's very talented at cooking. He opens a massive restaurant at Liyue Harbor, and lots of customers come every day, so he's always super busy.
Ok.
Well,
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit?
how should the story go from there?
Ah, je vois l'idée. Ok, c'est bon, j'ai compris.
That's good. But wait, didn't we say he's really good at
Ketchin,
cooking?
c'est pareil.
That would
Elle travaille, elle
make
travaille, elle
sense.
travaille. À force de travailler, elle va moins bien faire son travail.
There's no
Ok,
need to
I
jump to the
understand.
conclusion. Why don't you elaborate more on the chef?
More about the chef. You mean both good and bad things?
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like to understand this chef character of ours a little deeper.
Paimon didn't think this far. Why don't you take it from here?
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Kuching, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story? That will allow it to become all the more convincing.
Okay. Let Paimon think.
Oh, je sais plus, hein.
As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for.
La connasse, ça fait la voix et tout.
That was quite poetic, Paimon. Bravo!
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Cloud Retainer said that if she spends all her efforts working on a machine with no time to test the outcome, then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food.
Ah oui, c'est vrai.
They're bound to pop up.
Yes, it is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
That's exactly what she said. So, let's make that happen to the chef in the story. He's great at cooking, but he can't enjoy his own food.
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in the delicacies he makes.
Right! It's because
Ah oui,
he's
il a pas le
super
temps.
busy. He receives the customers, he takes the orders, and he does all the cooking himself. That should keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that he doesn't even have time to take a break, which obviously also means he doesn't have time to eat. Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to leave a powerful impression. Kinda like fireworks.
Yes, the chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cooking abilities and tries to accomplish everything on his own.
C'est de la vraie vie, ça. De toute façon, tout ce qui est fait dans ce jeu, c'est de la vraie vie.
Sorry for him. Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand. And there's another saying.
Ah, je sais plus, hein. C'était quoi la phrase?
Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. That's what Yanfei said.
Ok, Yanfei.
So, the chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore, and he has big, dark circles under his eyes. The customers tell him to take a few days off to get some rest, but the chef won't listen.
Ah, il fait mal à la tête quand
His
t'écris comme ça.
judgment is clouded by the chores before him. He is oblivious to mountains in the distance, the bigger picture.
Eventually, the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him to rest, and they don't like his cooking anymore, so they stop coming to his restaurant.
Ok, donc faut se reposer.
Rest is always of great importance. Although we may come across various difficulties in our lives, pushing ourselves is never a good modus operandi. The story is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful. If our listener is sensible, then she should quickly grasp the meaning contained within.
Ok, maintenant faut la répéter à Ketchin.
Paimon made a good story?
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. The story is indeed good. The Yuhan is an adroit leader. I am certain she will understand the message you are trying to convey.
Really? Score 1 for Paimon!
Given that the case involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tired. Now will be the ideal moment to speak with her. If all goes well, I think your story will be a success.
Hear that? Zhang Li says Paimon's story has what it takes. If anyone knows a good story, he does. Quick, let's go find Kuching.
Allez, go. Go retrouver Ketching. Où qu'elle est, où qu'elle est? Hop, hop, faut qu'elle arrête de travailler. Qu'elle se repose. Sinon, elle va plus bien travailler. Et elle va plus bien cuisiner. Ok,
The
qu'est-ce qu'elle
matter
fait
has
encore?
finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard. Increase patrols around Chinksa village and
Je pense
coordinate our
que
people at
Paimon,
other
elle va
fireworks
raconter son
locations to
truc, elle va
prevent
rien
any
comprendre.
further theft.
Yes, Lady Kuching.
And by the way, the Ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along travel routes. How is that proceeding?
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some blind spots in the city.
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over when I have time.
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted, but it will be ready soon.
Okay. Also,
Oh, excuse me, Lady Kuching? Your friends are here.
Hi,
Et on est là.
Still working? Aren't we going to see the fireworks?
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber.
Si,
Why
mais
have
elle va
you
nous
come
poser un
here?
lapin.
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to. It's very nice. But it
Bah
would
oui.
be even nicer if you could join us. Do you still have work to do?
Allez, viens avec
It's
nous.
nothing urgent, really, just some trivial matters. But I wish to get it done as soon as possible.
You can leave it to us, Lady Kuching. You've been working hard for a long time, so you should get some rest. If I'm not mistaken, the Traveler is here to remind you to take a break.
Exactement.
That's right! Something so important that we must speak with you personally. Right now!
Oh, really? In that case... Jingcheng, I'll let you take charge. Thank you.
Voilà, délègue un peu.
Understood. I'll handle things from here.
Traveler and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. The view there is nicer and it's much more private. Perfect for talking.
Ok, moi ça me va.
Well, here we are.
Oh, que c'est
What
beau.
was it you wanted to talk about?
Ok, Paimon, là, faut que t'assures.
Yeah, we want to tell you a story from this beautiful view. What do you say?
All right, I'm listening.
Vas-y, Paimon.
So it turns out we just heard some big news in Teyvat. A very talented chef is in trouble.
Oh, is the chef from
Ok, ça
Liyue?
commence bien, ça commence
From
bien.
Liuli Pavilion or Shinua Kiosk, perhaps?
No, the chef is from Mondstadt. Yeah, and he's really good. He had a restaurant right next to the city gate. He was super efficient, and his cooking was really delicious, so his restaurant had been getting more and more popular. In fact, he became so busy that the worker from the florist next door asked him, "Sir, why don't you find someone to help you in the restaurant?" But the chef brushed the idea aside, saying that he's the only one that can turn top-quality ingredients into world-class dishes. No one could help him.
Well,
Ok, c'est bon
confidence
pour le
is
moment,
an
là, elle est bien,
essential
elle est bien.
trait for a good chef. He must be an excellent cook.
That's what everyone was saying. But surprisingly, after just 6 months, no one would dine in his restaurant anymore.
Eh oui,
Shocking,
Kitchen.
right? Do you have any guess why?
Maybe the chef had fallen ill, or...
Eh, bah oui.
Wrong
Ah non, merde, pas
answer.
ça.
You tell her, traveler.
Attends, c'est... Bah oui, il était trop obstiné.
Yep, it's because the chef was too stubborn. He would keep himself busy every day and
On est en
try
train de
to
dire
make
que
the most
Kitchen, elle était
delicious dishes for all his guests. But he forgot that he's only human and needs time to eat and rest. He was so busy that he didn't even have time to eat and couldn't even taste his own cooking. He was unwilling to seek help, even when he's tired, because he thought he's the only one capable of cooking the best dishes. Eventually, the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway, so they just left.
C'est triste, en vrai,
And
même si
because
c'est une
he had
fausse histoire.
forgotten the original
c'est triste.
taste of his dishes, he was no longer a good chef.
Ah ouais, en plus, ah
In
ouais,
the end,
c'est trop triste.
His restaurant had no choice but to close for good.
Oh là 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 là, la chute.
Oh, I see. He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of his original purpose.
Exactement. T'as compris?
So, that's the whole story?
Non, ça nous dit qu'elle va travailler, ça va pas le faire.
Yep, that's the whole thing. Hey! Didn't you just say that Paimon made a great story?
En vrai, elle est stylée l'histoire.
Did you come up with that story?
Oh la conne.
Oh,
Bobitek.
no, we just...
Non, non, c'est pas ça. Ok, ça va.
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I suppose the ending isn't really surprising.
Ok, c'est nous tacle un peu là.
Think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but when tasks come to me personally, it is easy to lose sight of the bigger picture.
Voilà, il est
Yes.
obscurci.
Up in the mountains, we can see the mist and the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why, from time to time, we need to examine where we are, remove the fog, and feel our heart.
So, how do you feel now, Kuching?
How do I feel?
Il faut aller se balader avec nous.
Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time. That way, I could finally take the opportunity to walk around the city, see the people I wish to see,
Voilà, c'est
and
ça.
watch the fireworks. Thinking
Ok, ça a
back,
marché.
I used to be even more impatient. My colleagues would resign after just 3 months of working with me.
Ah bah voilà,
You're completely right.
elle était insupportable.
It's important to know your boundaries. But I am getting better. You can tell, can't you?
Un peu, en vrai un peu.
And I did make a promise with you, didn't I? We agreed to enjoy the fireworks show together this year. So, happy
So?
Lantern Rite, Traveler and Paimon. I'm very happy to be here and enjoy this moment together with you. I've
Ah bah
poured
enfin.
all my best effort into this fireworks show. And now that we're here, I sincerely hope you will enjoy it. I feel very fortunate to be right here, enjoying the fireworks, and enjoying the view of Liu Harbor.
En vrai, il devrait inviter tout le monde à venir dans la Jade Chamber.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Joyeux festival des lanternes, les
And
potes.
thank you.
Lady Kuching, the item Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Traveler, wait here for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Huh? Must be something important.
Traveler, Paimon? Ningguang had her personal tailor make it for me. Said it's an imported style. Well, do you like it?
Wow, it's beautiful!
It's time. Traveler, please enjoy the grand finale of this year's Lantern Rite. The fireworks show.
Isn't it beautiful?
Hey, check you out. Looking pretty fancy.
Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beidou. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
that? Way over there, a firework that looks just like a pig!
So it does.
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready. No better way to celebrate.
Dr. Baiju, sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Lantern right.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite!
Trop stylé. Mais putain, mais toutes les cinématiques qu'ils font, elles sont trop bien maintenant. C'est un truc de malade. Hein. C'est trop cool. Je crois que je vais investir dans le jeu pour la première fois. En vrai, il n'y a pas beaucoup de changements dans les deux tenues. Mais genre, elle est trop stylée, je trouve. Elle est encore plus stylée que celle de base. Pourtant, il n'y a pas un changement de fou. Hein. Mais vas-y, à deux doigts de claquer des sous dans le jeu. Trop cool, on a vu un peu tous les personnages et tout, même Xiao là il est content. Gros Beidou et Ningguang elles vont se pécho, enfin bref, tout va bien quoi, c'est la fête, c'est la fête. C'est la fête de l'interne. C'est dommage là, il n'y a pas l'ambiance du coup. Si en bas ça va, il y a toujours l'ambiance. Mais ça aurait été mieux que la cinématique là elle se termine le soir et tout, genre. Enfin qu'on soit le soir là. C'est dommage. Ça casse un peu l'ambiance, il y a quand même les lanternes et tout en bas. Non, en vrai c'est grave cool. C'est grave cool. Bah, dites-moi ce que vous en avez pensé, les potes. Je pense que là, c'est la fin de... Oui, c'est même sûr, c'est la fin de pas de l'événement, parce qu'il reste 11 jours, mais c'était la dernière quête, on va dire. La dernière partie. Là, il y a ça qui est sorti. Donc, je vais le faire. Mais l'événement lui-même, enfin, les quêtes et tout, c'était cool. Hein, c'était sympa. Puis la fin, la cinématique, juste... trop cool. Trop bien. Bon, sur ce les potes, je vous fais des bisous. N'hésitez pas à me dire dans les commentaires si ça vous a plu aussi. Et à plus.